More persecutions. We talked about yesterday about all of the persecutions that God's disciples will undergo, in particular, what the apostles would undergo after Jesus ascended into heaven and they began sharing the kingdom of God. They began sharing the gospel, and people are getting saved. They would be dragged before governors ultimately to share the good news of Jesus Christ. And here in verse 21, it gets even worse. Brother will deliver brother over to death. Now, it is one thing when people that are against you come at you, but when it is your own family, there's an extra piece of hurt. When it's your friend that is pushing you and betraying you, it hurts even more so. And this is what we're promised, is that there will be divisions within families. Not only brother will deliver brother over to death, the father his child, and children will rise against parents and have them put to death. And you will be what? Hated by all for my name's sake. That is a promise. You will be hated by all for my name's sake. The apostles experienced great persecution. It was intense, in that we should not expect anything less of ourselves. And we'll even be reminded of that as we come to the end of today's reading. But Jesus gives another promise as well. Yes, the persecutions are going to come. Yes, you're going to be hated, but the one who endures to the end will be what? Saved. Those who persevere. And we know that it's ultimately not us persevering ourselves or helping us make it to the end. No, it is Christ himself that is holding us fast. He's holding us tight and helping us make it to the end. But when they persecute you in one town, flee to the next. Now, this is interesting. Jesus is not just saying that you need to grin and bear it. He's saying if there is an opportunity for you to get away, for you to flee away, then you should do it. So if you're persecuted in one town, you don't just stay there and take it, you flee to the next. That's what the Apostle Paul we see doing in the book of Acts. And Jesus goes on to say, for truly I say to you, you will not have gone through all the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes. A disciple is not above his teacher, nor a servant above his master. There you go. You are not any better than Jesus. It is not enough for the disciple to be like his teacher and the servant like his master, or it is enough for the disciple to be like his teacher and the servant like his master. If they called the master of the house Beelzebul, the prince of darkness, the prince of, which of course would be a word for Satan, how much more will they malign those of his household? So if they came after Christ, they're coming after you and I. More persecutions will come, and you'll see that these set of persecutions are even greater than those that are before, because these really strike at the heart. Let's look at the journal. Persecutions are intense. We are called names. We are hated by family, but we do all of this for Christ's sake. Roll up here. We see you will be hated by all for my name's sake. To God be the glory, great things he has done. So we give him all the glory. We do everything we do, and we even experience hardships. We experience persecution for Christ's most glorious name, and we know that there will be reward. It will all be paid for, paid up for in the end, especially what our testimonies will give to those around us. Prayer, of course. Persecution is not fun. It is scary. It is terrifying. So the prayer here is one of petition. Father, help me to have a heart of courage for my day of persecution. You will have your day of tribulation. You'll have your day of trial, persecution. Pray it's not the family coming against you. Praying it's not death. Praying that it's not those aspects. Whatever it may be, though, may you have a heart of courage for your day of persecution. The promise to claim. This is really more, of course, we want to claim that we know that, yes, these things will come and Christ will see us through the persecutions that we walk through. But here's the application. I'm going to care more about God's thoughts and desires before my own. And even more importantly, I'm going to care more about God's thoughts and desires than anyone else's. I'm going to let the hatred come, and I'm going to make God my Lord. I pray that's been a blessing to you. I'll see you in the next video.